Good evening, everybody. This is Bolthra, and welcome to Controlled Burn. This is our Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition game. We are currently in our fourth season, and this is our second episode. And I want to welcome everyone who's joining us on the stream and watching us on YouTube. Thank you for supporting us. We're glad you've come and found us. We are going to get started in just a few moments. First, I want to have my players introduce themselves. We are missing Whispers tonight, so the pack is alphaless. So
Yes.
we will see if they can live up to her fine ideals. Anyway, let's go ahead and have them introduce themselves. Tell us where they can find, or excuse me, where you can find them on the internet, should they choose to be found, and what they've got going on. So since she's right next to me, I'm just going to click on Jen first.
Of course. Hi, I'm Jen. I'm host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast, which I finally started back up again. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, it worked out. I'll probably do another one in a couple days from now. So you can find me there, and I'm on Mastodon as well. So, yep.
All righty. Let's go with Aloysius.
Hello, I'm Aloysius. Blood Conduit on most social media. You can find me here a lot. I spend a lot of time here. Sometimes running, sometimes playing.
I hear something's coming up soon.
Yes, next month I'm running a Dragon Age game, and I'm excited about that. And the players seem to be getting hyped about it as well. So,
yeah, looking forward to that. Okay, and we have Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt. I am playing Brian Greenwell, Child of Gaia. I really can't be found anywhere on the internet except maybe on Facebook. So you got to know me if you want to love me.
All right. Well, let's jump in. Let's have just kind of a quick recap from last episode. A pack member by the name of Longtooth was unfortunately kidnapped and tortured by the Black Spiral pack that the Pathfinders have been fighting against. Poor Longtooth is in the ER. The pack had tried to heal his wounds as best they could, but poor Longtooth is probably going to be in the ER for a little while. The doctors probably notice he heals a little faster maybe than your average person, but they do have a kinfolk nurse who is probably going to help steer some things around. I'm not going to say she's going to falsify records, but she'll keep an eye on him so that maybe nobody gets a clear idea of kind of maybe why Longtooth is healing just slightly faster than they would imagine. Otto, Alice, Brian, and Mother's Dream went looking for Chuck Muldoon. He is the father of Savannah, the young girl that they have sort of adopted. And they went to visit good old Chuck's office at his shop. It was locked up. They didn't decide to try to mess with the alarm system to get in. They did notice that there was some kind of oil spirit in the garage. It's an auto body shop. They do oil changes there, and there was something lurking in the garage that they also decided not to mess with. Savannah, the girl we just mentioned earlier, has really been enjoying her new Geru life. Is really starting to enjoy her new form. She seems torn between the new friends, the Pathfinders that have helped her out a lot, and also what is considered supposed to be her bad nature. The pack has discovered that she is by birth a Black Spiral dancer, and the Geru Nation states that anyone who's a Black Spiral is to be destroyed immediately. The pack are trying to help her make a decision. Perhaps she is possible to turn away from her nature. They will try to offer her as much guidance, especially Diana, offering her as much guidance as they can. It's going to be tough, and anyone who's dealt with teenagers knows that's tough. She might be open, excuse me, Savannah, to trying to reject her nature, but she doesn't understand enough of it to understand. It's like saying, "Hey, I like cheeseburgers." You know, it's a bad analogy, I know, but it's something that if you've done it your whole life, sometimes it's a hard habit to kick, and this is something that's instinctual with her. So that was where we left off. We are going to move to the next day, and we're going to say Alice
Mhm.
a message. I get a phone call.
Oh, all right. So I pick up the phone. Hello.
It's a mother's dream using that confounded plastic device.
That she loves so much.
Right. Yes. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, Alice.
Mhm.
Thank you. I did it right. I followed the instructions you gave me to press the fast dial. I think you called it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I've decided that roadside camp.
Mm-hmm.
We need to check this out. We can't let that lead get away. I smell the worm there.
Yeah, kind of. You probably spell it more than I do. I'm not that adept, but yeah, we could go. I think
I am there.
you are there. Okay.
I am there.
All right. I'll call the rest of the group, and we'll meet you out there.
Too many will alert them to our numbers.
Well, there's only well, okay. Do you want just me to come, or what?
And you hear kind of. She's like, I smell something.
Okay.
Something's drawing closer.
Maybe move away from it.
And you hear. It sounds like you hear. She says, "There's bad things here."
Okay, get out of there then.
There's bad things. There's bad. And the phone.
Oh, are you there? What happened?
And you get the call is ended.
Okay. So I'm gonna start calling the others and say this is what happened and relay it that way.
I love how we explicitly tell her to not go there, and she
Right.
just blatantly ignores us.
Mm-hmm. She does. She does.
We're going to shift to Brian. Brian unfortunately has to work today.
No.
And he's actually going to be running the store, as it were, by himself for a couple hours.
Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing I don't really care about this job. we got what we needed.
Slack
more or
off.
less. Yeah, well, we kind of got what we needed from this place. At least it gave us the openings that we were looking for. So, all right, Brian's at work.
Okay.
Brian's at work.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So Alice, if you call him, he's going to say that he's at work.
Yeah.
But you relay the message anyway, and Brian,
right, of course.
You can react how you want to.
Yeah, you can.
Brian will be like, she's gotten herself in trouble. We need to find out what's going on there. If you and Otto head out there, let me know if you need my help.
Okay. We can
at
do
least that way if it's just two of you, maybe, she said don't bring, she was saying I guess don't bring too many people.
Yeah, she didn't want too many people. So
if you and Otto go, I don't think that's going to come across as too many, especially as they'll probably outnumber you and think they have an advantage. So
they might think
I would say go, head on out there and if you need help, give me a call. I can be there as fast as I can.
Okay, thanks.
We'll get back to Brian in just a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Ringy dingy to Otto, I suppose.
Yeah. Hey, Otto, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so Mother's Dream has gotten herself into possibly a little bit of trouble, and she wants some of us to come and, I guess, help her out. This is all I know. She doesn't do English very well still. But
And how did she get into trouble? What did she do?
I don't know. She went back to that place that we were at before, the
Roadside camp.
roadside
The
camp.
camp?
Yeah.
We specifically told her to not go there.
Yes, and she did.
Of course she did.
Of
Because
course she
why
did,
can
yes.
life never be simple?
Hmm. Yeah, so
Well,
we
when
should
you're a
maybe
werewolf.
go. Yeah. We should probably go out there and just like see if she's still there or what happened.
Like we don't have enough problems to worry about. All right, guess we
mean,
gotta go
yeah.
rescue her now.
Yeah, okay. We could do that. I'll drive my car over to where are you right now?
I'm probably just out and about, town, just blowing off steam.
Okay, that's smart. Hmm.
Yeah.
He's really kind of getting kind of aggravated, isn't he, Otto?
A bit, yeah.
Maybe he could just use to chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
He puts his hand in his pocket and realizes he's still got those pills with him.
Yes. Well, what I was gonna do next was actually explicitly tied to that.
Okay.
What I want to do, I know I'm not exactly the most spiritual member of the group, but
I'm sorry for railroading you, but
no, all good.
We haven't gotten back to the pills in a while. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wanted to try and get in touch with my ancestor Lewis.
Okay.
To ask him for some advice.
That sounds like a good idea. Okay. Why don't we do that? See if you can, multitask. You can, while you're waiting for Alice to pick you up.
Yes.
You can drop into an alley and try to summon the dead.
All right, sounds good. Not exactly my expertise, but I can give it a shot.
And I'm trying to remember what we had you roll last time.
I don't know, because the last time I talked to him, I was in like a whole hallucinogenic dreamscape also. So
exactly. So let me take a look here.
And like reliving his memories or whatever.
Yeah. I want to say we used Primal Urge and maybe Perception.
Okay. Not a bad dice pool for me.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing we could do is maybe Occult, and because you don't have rituals, I don't believe.
No, I do not.
I would say probably the Primal Urge or Occult and
right.
Perception. So whatever's better pull for you.
I'll go Primal Urge because I'm slightly better at that.
Okay.
Primal Urge and Perception, difficulty 6.
We're gonna go with 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
And roll. 2 successes.
2 successes. You close your eyes. You try to imagine the kind of that dreamscape place you had been before.
Yeah, snowy, wintry forest.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't seem like the type for meditation, but it's something he could potentially learn. He tries to kind of get himself in tune with that. He sees kind of in his mind's eye, he kind of sees that wintry forest. He suspects someone's around, but he can't quite see them. One of those, you kind of come into a place, you go, I feel like somebody's here, but I don't see them or hear them. But I just got that feeling, So.
Lewis, I don't know if you can hear me. Or if you can hear me, I don't know if you can talk back, but I don't know. I'm struggling with some stuff right now. And there's this girl that we're trying to help, Savannah. She's about, I don't know, maybe a couple years younger, about the same age as my daughter. And she's in a real bad way, and seemingly nobody's really on her side. Like, even, I mean, we're trying to help her, but the sept, like everybody else there, is just inherently against her, just because of who she is, and that's nothing she can help. That's not her fault. And I don't know. I keep going through my mind that, and I'll sort of like reach into my pocket and pull the pills out, that I don't know, if I take these, then maybe, I don't know, maybe her and I will be in the same boat. That way she won't, I don't know, it be just her just struggling and dealing with this and having just people out for her head. She wouldn't be alone in it all. I don't know, maybe that sounds stupid, but I don't know.
You don't necessarily hear a voice or anything. You feel kind of a faint, cold breeze kind of blow over you. It kind of tells you that you almost need to like, I want to say, like, strengthen yourself, prepare yourself, that if you're going to take on more challenges, that you might be alone in what you're looking to do. It's like I said, this breeze comes over you, and you can either shrink from it and be like, oh, I'm freezing to death, or you can, kind of take in a deep breath and
taking a deep breath
and stand. You don't know if taking the pill would be a wise decision or not. Unfortunately, if you'd rolled better, you might get a little more information. Being honest,
a little more insight.
Yeah, but you get the feeling that you're going to have to kind of stand on your own 2 feet to choose basically a path, and it may not be the popular path, but if it's what you think is right, then choose it. So
okay,
good talk. No.
Yeah, good talk.
Sorry.
And so this sort of just like feeling all that. I won't say anything else. I'll just sort of, at least for the moment, I'll just put the pills back in my pocket. Okay. And should the time arise, just wait for the right moment, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you feel a little bit of comfort, but not enough that, okay, I've been told the right way to go. It's I've got to make the decision myself. So, and as you start to kind of understand that, the icy wilderness kind of disappears from your mind's eye, and the next thing you know, a car horn honks.
Beep,
and
beep.
It's Alice, and she's hit the horn probably about 3 or 4 times, and you were leaning against the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, I will turn around and make my way to her car and hop in.
All right. here. And I open the door on that side because there's a back seat and
Still
the
haven't
door's
got the-
never gotten. It's in the
Yeah.
trunk, so
Yeah.
you know,
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
amazing if
Yeah.
you can pull over
Yes.
yet.
Yeah, we just have
I'm waiting for
not.
a botched roll, then you will get
Yes,
pulled
we
over.
have not
probably,
gotten.
yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that fixed. I would say that I know a place, but I don't think we want to go to that place to get your car
Oh,
fixed.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
It's
I
actually
don't
supposed to be
think
a pretty
so
good place. So.
either. I don't know.
You haven't checked the Yelp reviews.
Yeah, I was trying to say, I would say maybe that would be an inn. I don't know,
I
but
don't
we'll
know.
we'll worry about that later.
Yeah, so we need to go back to the clearing or that
The roadside camp.
roadside
The roadside
camp.
camp, yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mother's Dream contacted me, and she doesn't do English very well still. So, and then it's like the phone dropped or got cut off. So I just need to know if she's okay.
Not great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go
Mhm,
and see
Okay.
what shit show we're gonna be walking into.
Right. Yeah. All right. We could do that. Sure. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So
You
Start
get
driving.
there, and it's probably going to take you about 15-20 minutes to get over there with some traffic.
okay.
As you are on the highway and you're coming to the area that you recognize,
Mhm,
since Alice is driving, I'm going to have Otto make a roll.
okay.
Really, what I want to have you do is really just a wits and alertness, please.
Wits and alertness.
I'm going to say
There we go.
for you, difficulty 6. So,
Alertness and wits.
oh, excuse me, alertness and wits. Yes.
Okay. Roll. 2 successes.
Okay.
You darn one. It would have been 3.
Actually, you know what, Alice? I'll have you roll as well.
What am I rolling?
Alertness and wits.
Okay. Let me find
You're going to
it.
be difficulty 7 because you're driving, though.
Yeah. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Okay, I found wits,
Okay.
and
Just you want to click on alertness
okay, I gotta find it.
over on the left-hand side under talents.
Under talents. Okay, let's see. Alertness, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I got that one, and then
And
wits.
you're gonna choose wits
Okay.
and choose difficulty 7.
Okay. Any of that work?
0.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, you guys get to the kind of the overpass
Mm-hmm.
that has kind of a dirt shoulder where you see the camp that you had seen before. You do not see Mother's Dream.
Okay. She's got to be here somewhere, though.
Now you could pull in. You could just keep driving past. I kind of want to know what you guys want to do.
Well, I say they're gonna know we're here regardless of
They are, yeah.
whether we
You don't
where we
you don't
park.
see anybody standing out front.
Oh, okay.
Like you did the last time.
Mhm.
And I say we just pull up.
Yeah. Okay, we'll
Okay.
pull up and I'll lock the doors, but there's obviously there's a door someone can get into
Okay.
without, it's in the trunk.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay, the door's in the trunk.
the door's in the trunk. I didn't have time to get to it.
No. No, I just love it.
It is. I mean, what am I going to
Can't
do?
break
you
in. The
know?
door's in the trunk.
I mean,
What
yeah.
else am I supposed to do with it? Just leave it around? No,
I mean,
that's
you know.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So you will, and I can kind of use Foundry a little bit for you guys
Okay.
to just kind of put you guys on the map real quick.
Okay.
So let's put Alice.
Mhm.
We should be able to see you guys.
Do you still need a picture for characters?
If you have one, you can send it to me, and I'll add it into Foundry.
Okay.
Only because at a quick glance, it makes it a little easier to tell who's who.
Yeah, I
but-
found something and I gotta
Yeah.
dig it
Okay.
out. Continue
I'm
onward.
I'm pretty sure I posted one way early on.
You
I'll
may
to
have,
see-
yeah.
I would say I'll have to see if I can find it, and I'll just tag you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll make a drawer. Yeah.
Okay. So, and I figured out how to. You just right click and you can drag the map around.
Oh.
So the mistake
you-
I was making last week. So,
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that's way easier.
yeah. So, over in this area is where the tents are. But as you pull up around here, you're not too close. You don't see anybody standing here. You might hear. You mostly just hear the sounds of cars going by.
Mhm.
You don't necessarily see anybody here.
Do we hear anybody like moving around?
Give me. That's probably gonna be more like perception and alertness this time.
Okay.
Excuse me, alertness and perception. So
Okay, so same as before. Yeah.
one of these years, I will remember
Okay.
the right order
At
to tell you.
some point in time.
Yeah. Where is it?
Alertness is going to be back over on the left
Okay.
under talents.
Under talents.
Alertness
Okay, got it.
And perception.
And yeah, and Otto, you can roll that as well if you want.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
4 successes.
4 successes and poor Alice, nothing.
I know.
Otto,
Good.
I was too busy thinking about how someone can just so easily break into her car.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You smell something cooking over here. In your Hamid form, perception isn't as great, but even you can smell something, maybe something cooking over here, maybe a fire, and hear kind of the light sounds of maybe like a radio playing or something.
Do I hear any commotion at all? Or
There's no current kerfuffle, nor is there the sounds of a fight or anything like that. You do hear some laughter from over this direction.
Ooh. I guess I'll go over that way.
All right.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Okay. So you guys should be able to kind of drag your character sheets over, or excuse
Okay,
me,
so
your characters over.
Yeah, so you said it was like around over
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, like
Okay.
down, kind of like down
Okay.
around here. So, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Make my
All
way
right.
in that way.
Okay. As you get here, you do see some people. As you get a little closer, you see there is a campfire. There's a couple people sitting around it. You recognize a couple guys from the last time you were here. They were some of the large fellows who had, while you were talking to Sheila, who had kind of stalked out nearby you. So they, but they're kind of sitting around a campfire, and one of them actually just kind of looks over at you guys, and he just kind of chuckles and kind of goes back to his conversation with his friends.
Okay. Do we see Mother's Dream anywhere?
You do not.
Uh-oh.
You can make another roll
Okay.
if you would like. It's gonna be. We're gonna go with perception and alertness, and now you're kind of out of the car. Yeah.
Okay, so perception and alertness. Let's see where that is. There's
Difficulty is gonna be 6 now since you're.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so perception and awareness, was it?
Alertness, please.
Alertness.
Yep.
Okay, let me fix that real quick.
Ooh.
Much worse for me that time. One
Yeah.
success.
Yeah. All right, so it was perception first and then
It's alertness first,
Alertness,
and then
then
perception.
perception.
okay. Yeah. All right, alertness. Where?
And I
Sorry.
don't remember. You can always roll, spend willpower.
Yeah, I might as well. I have some to burn. Why not? Okay. So I forget how much. Yeah. I forget exactly how that works in 20th anniversary. How exactly the
take a
willpower
look.
spending works.
I believe it is to re-roll a single die. I believe. Let me see.
What was it? It was perception's the second one. What was the first one?
Alertness.
Alertness.
Yep.
Let's see if I have that here.
Here we go. A player can spend willpower so the character remains in control when circumstances force an instinctive response.
Found it.
I thought there was also the ability that I may be thinking of Vampire V5.
could be.
Then.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's definitely possible.
All right, see if that worked.
All right. Okay, 2.
Better than me.
Better than you, Alice. You
Mhm.
think now that you're kind of on the side of the road,
Mhm.
and that you can maybe sense a little better.
Wait, did you say it was difficulty 6 or 7?
6.
Okay, then she would have 5 successes.
She left it as a 7.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, even better then. You, Alice, detect Mother's Dream way over on kind of the side road, and I don't know why it says test for her name.
Don't know.
I have been messing with that icon to get it updated.
Yeah.
But you sense her
Mhm.
a little bit behind you, on the side of the road. There's trees here. There's like a line of trees,
Okay.
and you sense, or you actually know, she is back over here for some reason.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Mother's Dream is in that area of trees.
How do you know?
I can just tell.
Good enough explanation for me, I guess.
Mhm.
So, when Alice starts heading off that direction, I'll follow her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to kind of step through some bushes,
That's fine.
and you see she is curled up in a ball in
Oh,
a fetal
no.
position, and she is shaking and crying.
All right, let me go. Hey, are you okay?
And
What
she
happened?
jumps and she staggers back for you.
It's
And she's
just me. It's just me. And Otto.
We gotta leave. We gotta leave. We've got to get out of here. And she is just like on her hands and knees, trying to run to scramble away.
Okay, follow me. Well, I have a car. Let's go this way.
And she's bad. We must leave. It's
okay.
so terrible. So terrible.
What's wrong? What happened?
She's not gonna be able to tell us until she calms down.
She is. Once she kind of stops,
Mm-hmm.
she kind of falls down on the ground and is just weeping.
Can I tell, sort of like physically looking at her, like what happened?
Physically, you don't see anything wrong with her. You don't see any marks on her. She's still on Hamid. You don't see any marks on her. You can't tell. She is just almost becoming catatonic at this point. She's just stopped talking. She's
Okay, we might have to carry her to the car.
Yes. If she will allow me, I will attempt to sort of just like scoop her up and like carry her bridal style back to the car.
She's like slapping at your chest, and
She's
no
a
touching.
little out of it right now.
Yeah. She is just.
Look, you said yourself we can't stay here, so I'm trying to help you get out of here.
Okay. And she doesn't. She starts to relax a little bit.
Okay.
But she's like gripping your arm, like her fingernails are like digging into your forearm, like.
Oh wow. Okay. We got to go back to the car.
Can you walk? Can I carry you?
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't say no, so
So just,
I mean, in that regard, so
something
yeah.
happened here. And,
Okay, so I will pick her up
Okay.
Mhm.
and start walking with her back towards the car.
Okay, I'll follow along as we go.
And she will scurry into the car, and will go into the back seat and like cower, like behind the seats.
Okay.
Just leave. We must.
Okay.
We must.
Can you
We
put the
must.
seatbelt on?
Leave. Go.
Okay, we're going.
I buckle her in.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, she's actually on the floor.
Oh, she's on
Oh,
the floor.
okay.
Okay.
Then I-
yeah,
then I
yeah,
leave her
like
be.
almost like the way a dog
Would go
would get
under,
on the floor.
yeah.
She is on the floor huddling.
Yes,
Okay.
then I will leave her be.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Go
Okay.
back to the car and
Okay.
drive
So
somewhere else.
Okay. So you guys drive by here.
Mhm.
Don't notice anything else, but as you start to go by here,
Mhm.
I want to have somebody make another roll,
Okay.
and let's see what would be a good option here. Let's go with wits and primal urge and wits.
Oh, okay.
Primal urge.
I'll say it in the right order.
Wits.
Yeah. All right.
What
Primal
difficulty?
urge.
We're gonna go with 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try to find this again.
2 successes.
Okay. Good.
Where the heck is Primal Urge on
Primal
this?
urge is gonna be on the left under talent,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and then wits, please.
Okay. Am I doing a 6 or a 7 this time?
7.
7? Okay. I'm not sure that worked out very well.
Okay.
2
You
successes
both
as well.
got 2.
Yeah. Okay.
As you start to drive by, as you're
Mhm.
technically getting a little closer to the camp in a weird way,
Mm-hmm.
you both get that chill down your spine, like that somebody
Ugh.
walking on my grave feeling.
Okay.
And it's icy and it's terrifying to you. Just a quick little
Ugh.
instant. Otto, it is not the same chill you got before. This is an unwelcome chill.
Mm.
And just inside your brain, something says, Alice's drive, get me out of here. I've got to get out of here. So you probably gas it just a little more.
And
Yeah.
I sort of like in that like split second, am I able to sort of like tell generally where it came from?
From the camp.
Okay.
From the camp.
From that direction, from the camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you guys had walked up to it, but you weren't quite into it. But
Yeah.
you don't know. You can't really tell how big the camp is.
Mhm.
It from what you can tell, it kind of goes under the underpass and just kind of goes back into the woods. So.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But driving by, you just get that split second of somebody walked on my grave feeling.
Both of us do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
you both got 2 successes. So.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Yep.
Skedaddle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's switch over to Brian.
Okay.
And he is alone in the
Another
office.
day at the office.
Mhm.
They've you have no cash registers here. You have to worry about anything like that.
Okay.
Really, just talking to people as they come in. And manager will be back in a couple hours. You get 1 or 2 people who come in just kind of curious about kind of what you guys do.
Okay.
You kind of give them the sales spiel.
Yeah.
They kind of give let me think about it, and I'll come back in.
And
You know?
Brian's more than happy to say, okay, like send him out the door. He knows he doesn't have a strong feeling of what they're doing, but he knows it's not good.
Yeah.
So he's just like, whatever. I'm here to collect a check.
About half an hour later, a guy comes in, dressed, shirt and tie, kind of a cardigan on. Yeah, he comes in very purposely. I mean, not the kind of a lot of people look around. He comes in and walks straight over to the desk. He has kind of a cold smile on his face, and kind of comes up to the desk and just puts his hand, just kind of like drums his fingers, and just kind of waits for you.
Okay. I will move over towards him. Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Hello. Is there a manager I can speak to?
They had a personal emergency and they will be back in a little while. Perhaps I can help you with something.
Well, what was your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Brian.
Brian.
or whatever. I think I gave the company
I
a
can't
fake
remember.
ID. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
remember either.
Yes,
You
you
said it,
definitely
like,
gave an
once.
alias, but like
Yeah.
none of us
Yes.
can remember it.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we'll go
call-
with whatever name you gave.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
My name
Brian
is
Smith.
Well, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm a customer, and I am in need of some more Relaxol, please. And I'm hoping you can help me out, Brian.
I'm afraid I can't. They haven't given me any access to where they keep it,
Mm,
which is probably true.
yeah, yeah. And they actually don't even keep it in the where
Yeah,
you are.
they don't keep it where we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I figured as much.
He's
It's
like,
they get sent elsewhere to get that.
Mm-hmm.
and he
So I
kind
don't
of
tell him any. I don't tell him any of that. I'm just like,
yeah,
oh, I'm sorry, I don't have access for that.
and he kind of
When the
does that
manager gets back, perhaps they can help you.
that aggressive kind of lean on the counter and kind of that's not really the answer I was looking for, Brian.
And Brian just sits there and smiles. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Don't. And mentally, I don't get paid enough for this
It's
because
like you're
I'm not a. He's not really afraid. The worst he could do is holler and scream, as far as Brian knows.
your clinic says they're here to help people, and well, I'm in need.
I'm sorry, I can't fulfill that need.
What can you do for me, Brian?
I can recommend that you come back in a few hours when our manager returns, and perhaps they can assist you.
There's nothing you can do with that computer over there to see if you can contact someone right away. I could really use to speak to someone.
I'm afraid not, sir. It's not my. I'm kind of new, and they haven't really given me a lot of privileges yet.
And he kind of smacks his palm on the desk. And he kind of goes,
Brian is not. He is not like. He's just like whatever. He is not ruffled in the slightest. Given he knows what he can do, he's not afraid of this guy.
gets out his wallet. And he kind of opens up and he kind of thumbs out $100 bill. He's like, there's nothing you could do to just maybe take a look at my records and just see maybe any notes like the physician might have left? I mean, come on, Brian, see if you can help me out here.
Brian quietly takes the 100. I will see what I can do.
Okay. All right.
I didn't say how effective I would be.
Okay.
I will sit down in front of the terminal and
Okay.
log in and be like, and I'll actually do. What's your name, sir? Who am I looking for?
Henry Willis.
Okay, he'll type in Henry Wallace, like deliberately mistype it, or pretend to deliberately mistype it.
And
sorry, I don't have that name here. Can
Willis,
you spell it for me, please?
W-I-L-L-I-S.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Wallace. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Again, faking the sincerity as much as he can. I will punch in his name, see if anything comes up, if it's like red flagged or anything.
Yeah, he's red flagged. What you see is that he's listed as a former patient, and basically the best you can tell is, he's on a like a do not dispense list.
Yeah, do not prescribe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nothing else about him that you have access to.
Right? Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
You could dig a little more if you wanted to, but
no, I'm lazy. I don't care.
I already got my 100. I already did
I got
$100
for simply being a jerk. Sorry, sir. There seems to be nothing in here indicating anything particular about you. No special notes. No special anything really. And I'm sorry, I can't help you with any medication. I don't have access to it.
So you son of a bitch, you took my money, and now there's nothing. You're still gonna not do anything for me.
You want a refund?
Oh yeah, give me my fucking money back.
Brian will throw it at him. Toss it at him.
Oh, picks it up, carefully puts it in his wallet, and he's kind of looking around. He's like, "So you're here by yourself?"
Am I? I don't know.
You are, but whether or
Okay,
not you
yeah.
tell him that or not.
No, there's probably somebody. There's somebody in the back just chilling. It's on. They're on their break. It's not a very busy shift.
He starts to kind of step around the counter towards you.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't have you do that.
You're
Brian
gonna
will get up and kind of put his hand up and like a stopping gesture.
he will just kind of gently just kind of put your hand away. He's like, you're gonna fucking help me out. All right, I'm done being nice.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do I need to call the police?
And he will just shove you.
Okay.
Just
Them's
and
fighting words.
yeah. And he's
Brian
like,
will do his best to not be pushed.
okay,
He's not.
yeah.
He's not going to stand
Yeah.
down, or he's not going to back down from this
And he
schmuck.
will. And now that he's kind of stepped around the counter, he's gonna go over and he's gonna look at your computer.
Mhm. He can look at it all he wants. It'll tell him whatever it shows if he can read it that quick. Because I don't care.
Yeah. And he takes your keyboard and rips it out and tosses it across the
Brian's
sales
like, "Where's
floor,
the-"
shall we say?
Yeah, where's the cameras at? Hopefully they're catching all this.
And he then turns around at you, and you now catch that his eyes are turning almost like a dark black. And he's like,
Okay.
you're going to help me.
And now we're going to have to use some special talents.
Okay.
Oops. I don't know what it just rolled. I was trying to change screens.
You roll to
Oh, it's a
remain
roll to
active.
remain active. I don't know even know
Whatever
what
that
was.
means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see what you want to do first.
Yeah. I was trying to get to the gifts.
Okay.
So we're gonna try the persuasion gift
Okay.
and try to get him to calm the F down.
Okay. All right.
Charisma plus subterfuge, 7.
You should be able to just
and-
roll it, I think.
Yes, I'm trying to find send to chat. No, that's not it.
I think if you just click on the
gift.
yeah, there should just be a little icon there. You can click on
Yep,
it.
there it is. Yep, that brought it up.
Okay.
All right, gotta go down to the bottom to hit roll.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
4
nice.
successes.
All right,
So
he's
I'm going to be like, sir, I need you to calm down, and we're going to exit the building.
He kind of straightens his tie, straightens his hair a little, even though it hadn't really moved, but he's still that nervous energy you can see.
Yes.
And he
Wow, 4 8s.
looked like he was going to take a step past you.
Yeah.
But he stops and he's, when does your manager come back?
And Brian will tell him a time about 2 hours from now. I don't know if
back.
he'll actually be back by then, but at that point, somebody will be back here by then.
Yeah, exactly. You won't be by yourself.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to be back. And somebody better get me some damn Relaxol.
Well, the manager may be able to help you once they return. Have a good day.
Oh, boy.
Brian will put on his best shit-eating grin.
Yeah. Let me,
I do not get paid enough to deal with these schmucks.
Let me see.
Yeah, like I don't even want or need this job anyway.
I'm just gonna see how he responds to that. Let's see.
Oh, with some question marks.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, we don't get to see what his dice were.
you do not. All right. He just kind of snorts a little bit, and he's like, it just stomps out, just like kicks the door open, and goes stomping out.
Brian will have a tale to tell.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'll actually, if I can find wherever I don't know if they'll let me, if I can get into where the security stuff is, but I definitely want to check to make sure that the cameras caught all that.
And you do. Yeah,
Okay.
you happen to figure it out where it is in the manager's office.
Yeah. I just want to make sure it's been running and captured everything.
Yeah. You know it's probably on the laptop that's sitting there. But
I'm not going to mess
geez.
with it.
Okay. All
I
right.
just want to make sure, like, did it catch it? Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah. You're pretty sure that it would have been captured on the laptop. So
Okay. Just as long as it captures what he did as far as the keyboard is concerned.
okay.
Kind of showing that he forced his way in. I don't care so much about the job, but
hmm
like it makes me look good this way.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and that's all that's really important.
Okay. All right.
Let them think that I'm trying to preserve their interests. So,
All right. We're going to switch back then to Otto and Alice as you've driven away. Mother Dream has said nothing. She is just now shaking in the back seat. Just
Okay,
seems
we'll
like she's
help her
getting
out as
worse.
soon as I can
Almost.
get out of the car. You
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where do you want to take her?
Probably to my house.
I would say probably to the hotel room or whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
that could work too. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Yeah, your house is out in the
Far.
suburb.
It
So
is.
we-
It's in the
Yeah,
suburbs.
so we decided you guys are kind of camping at a hotel room for right
Yeah.
now
Okay.
on Daddy's credit card. So
Right. Yeah.
On Daddy's Visa Black.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So we're gonna park
she
the car.
she does not want to get out of the car. She doesn't want to move.
Okay. I'll just sit with her until she's better.
How long you want to sit?
We'll see.
She could be there for hours. It sounds like to me, honestly.
Yeah, you're right now. You're just not sure what's wrong with her. I mean, because again, you've been used to her. Mostly has been a pretty friendly character to you.
Right,
She's shown a little anger at times. This is not a side you've seen of her. I mean, because she could usually be bold. This is just terror. I mean,
Something
she's
happened
just,
to her.
yeah.
Brian at this moment will choose to phone Alice or Otto,
Okay.
whichever,
Okay.
and just call to see how things are going and let them know of his little side encounter, as it were.
Okay.
And basically, if they describe, he wants to ask about how Mother's touch was because we knew she was going.
Mother's dream.
Mother's dream.
Mother's dream. Sorry, Mother. I was looking at the gift on my screen.
That's okay. I do the same
That's
thing.
fine. That's fine. Yeah.
And just kind of inquire how was she? How is she? Did everything work out? Did we find her okay? Yada yada yada.
Okay. Which person are you calling?
Well, yeah, I'll call Alice.
Okay. Yeah. Hi. We've got her. She's
Great.
very distraught. I don't know what happened yet, so I'm just trying to watch over her right now.
Can you describe her symptoms? Maybe I can offer
She
some
seems
sort of.
really scared of something that happened, and she's not talking. She crawled under the seat in the back of my car, and she's not coming
That's not
out.
normal.
Right. Something bad happened, and I have no idea to.
Maybe one of those guys used a special ability on her.
I have no idea. All I know is her phone dropped all of a sudden, and we came to get
Maybe
her.
they made her. Maybe they used some sort of fear-inducing ability.
Hey, put that on speaker
her.
real quick.
Boop.
So,
Hey.
yeah, hey. So just to note this, probably relevant to some degree, knowing our luck. When we were leaving the camp, as we were driving by it, we did feel, at the very least, I felt, but based off of Alice's reaction, she felt it as well. This
Right.
almost malevolent. I don't know how to describe it. This malevolent force sort of just permeate from the encampment as we were driving by it.
Yeah, the skunk spirits that were out there when we were out there last time, it said that the place was bad, full of evil, full of stuff worse than he could make. So
Wow.
I'm thinking we need to do something about this place. But I don't think the three of us are enough, or even with our esteemed leader, I don't think the four of us are enough to tackle it. We may have to bring in some help otherwise.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, I have no doubt. We're going to need help. This is bigger than us.
I mean, we can't just do this on our own.
No. We have to get probably our other sept mates involved, perhaps, to conquer this. Because clearly it's bad. Clearly there's worm stuff. There's something really ugly going on out there.
Right.
And part of our job is to clean this up. But we need to talk to our other friends back in the woods and see about getting them involved in it. Memory serves, there's two other packs there with us.
There is, yes.
Okay.
There.
I don't remember their names because
Sure.
I don't have my notes in front of me. But
No, that's okay.
one of them's more experienced, and the other one's kind of like us, right?
Oh.
Relatively
All right.
new.
Yes, there is. There are 2 packs. There is the Winter Bite, who are the really the elders of the pack of the Sept. That is like Mountain Runner.
Oh, okay.
And that there's the other pack.
Glory Be.
Yep.
And
yep.
I just got my notes up. Brave Ridge is the other one, I think.
Right? Brave Ridge.
Howls of Legend, Chainbreaker, Strikes Twice.
Oh, okay.
Dire and Moon Eye.
Yeah, that is the other pack. That is the Brave Ridge is actually the name of the pack. So yep, your notes are good. Yep.
Okay.
And that is the
or is
other
that
pack.
the senior pack? Is that the one filled with the higher rank group?
No, those are the ones that are like about same as us.
Same as
Yes.
us?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have those. No, I don't have that written down, but I thought they were the younger pack.
They
Yes.
are. They are the pack that you met. They're all lupus.
Yes, that's right.
They had assisted you with when you were investigating the things that were going on with the wild in the park.
Oh, okay.
So yes, so you would know this pack, and they are seemingly around. I believe the last time you guys were all at the cairn, they were there.
Yeah.
And Otto had started to become friends with Chainbreaker.
Yes, and
Yep.
yes, and maybe trying to pursue a little more than that, but it was a bit awkward for both of them because they're like, well, I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I have also the Sept of the Spotted Owl. Is that where that's our whole big thing out there, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
that's...
the other members are the more senior ones. All right. So
yes. Yep.
Back to the matter at hand. I think we need to get some more help. There's more worm tainted, whatever they are out there. And maybe there is even a black spiral dancer or two in that group out there at the side of the highway.
Could be.
The problem is getting them to. They're all lupus, so I don't know how close they're going to want to get to the city. But at a chance for some glory or just taking out some worm creatures, I think they might be up for it. But the 4 of us, given particularly between Otto and Diana, Alice, you and I can't fight worth a dang.
I know.
And there's at least half a dozen of these guys out there. That leaves Otto and Diana to try to take care of 3-to-1 odds. I don't like it.
I don't like that either.
So I'm thinking we need to get the other pack involved, and have them help us out.
Yep.
Brave Ridge, yes. I was trying to get to that. That's my suggestion. They're not going to go anywhere in a day or two while we truck on out there,
right?
And talk to them, see about. I don't care about losing renown or whatever. This is a serious matter. We need to get them out of there. Mother's Touch has already been kind of impacted. We already know what they did to Mother's Dream. We already know what they did to our.
I gotta change your name at some point. Just call her Dream.
Yeah.
They already critically injured another one of our kind. So I think that's a big problem that, unfortunately, if we had more fighters among us, we could probably handle it, but we can't. I can get some of the spirits to probably help out, but they're only going to be limited to so much. And I'm going to bet they have more than one spirit talker in their own camp that they could send them away or just bring in other spirits to call off the other spirits I send after them. So I think we need to get them involved at this point. Now, we have to find out how Diana and Savannah worked their situation out. We still also have to try to take out Savannah's father.
That's going to be rough.
Yeah, but between the 4 of us, if we can get him alone, I think we can handle that. That's going to be the tricky part, is getting him alone and getting him out somewhere. Maybe we can lure him somewhere, trick him somewhere, but We need to sit down and discuss that as a group.
Right.
And then figure out how to take him out. I'm okay with taking him out. He's clearly a schmuck. And if he's a black spiral dancer, that's one less evil thing on the
Right.
world.
But how will his
Uh,
daughter feel if we do that?
That's a problem we have to deal with. He should not be. And that's something we've been tasked with that by our elders.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, what happens to, they don't really care what happens to her either, but he's an adult. He's made his choices.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to pay for those choices. She still has a chance.
She does.
She's young.
She does.
She could change her path in life. I've seen it happen. I've also seen people crash and burn, but she's got to be given that chance. She deserves that chance.
Right.
Just
right.
because she had a crappy childhood doesn't mean she should be punished for it.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
in the meantime, let's see what we can do about Mother's touch. Mother's dream. Mother's dream.
Yeah.
I
I'm
gotta get
sitting
off
right next to
I
her.
gotta get
right
off the gift page.
Yeah, I gotta stop looking at that page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At any
Yeah,
rate,
I'm sitting right next to her. She's very traumatized. She wasn't really speaking. I think Otto carried her over to my car.
I did.
She's actually gonna slowly shift into lupus,
Okay.
and
she's more
and
comfortable
then
that way.
just curls up like the way a scared dog does, or
Okay.
a scared wolf would.
I'm gonna try to slowly reach out to her and see if she can handle it.
Yeah. See if you have. I mean, if you have any gifts that might help her calm down. I can't think
Ooh,
of
I don't
any
know.
immediately for myself. I
Um,
mean, Mother's touch won't heal that kind of damage. It only works on the physical level.
Right. Right.
I could possibly help us bring a spirit to maybe help out, but
Maybe
you'd have
try
to
that.
come to me.
Yeah,
Well, you'd have to bring her to
I'd
me.
have to bring her there. Okay. I don't know if
Yeah,
she's gonna be able
or
to do that right now.
in a few hours when I get done, I can meet you guys there. But other than
Okay.
that, I don't have any other useful suggestions. It sounds like to me one of the creatures did something to her mind.
I think
And
so
I don't
too. Yeah. I don't know
I
what it
don't know.
was.
Yeah, I don't know of any other way to cure that other than wait it out.
Okay. Yeah.
Gift wise,
Oh,
you
here we
don't
go.
really. She doesn't really have anything that.
No.
Yeah,
don't.
The only one,
you
like I said, the
unfortunately
only one
need
I
your
thought,
theurge.
Mhm.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure that would be all that helpful, but it can't hurt.
Yeah.
So I can't make it any worse. at least unless I botch, then I can make it worse.
Yeah.
As you're talking, the front door opens and the manager comes in.
Oh, listen, I
And,
got to go. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
and I
At that
always
point, I will tell the manager what about the scene that happened with this Willis guy or whatever his name was,
Mhm.
and kind
and
of show him
he
the damage and
he's like Tim Stevenson, the manager,
yeah.
and he's like, "Oh my God, you're not hurt, are you?"
No. I was able to talk him down and send him on his way. He listened to reason, although I
Oh,
can't imagine why.
oh, well, what was his name again?
Something Willis. Last
Henry
name Willis.
Yeah.
Henry.
Okay.
Hank.
All right. Hank.
Oh, Hank
Hank
Willis.
All
Good
right.
old Hank Willis. No, and I said, if you check the security tapes, I took money from him, but I gave it back because I really wasn't. I was
What?
feeling kind of threatened, but he kind of forced things and yada yada yada. I eventually talked him down and kicked him out.
Oh, that's not good. But you were under duress, I suppose.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. He's gonna go. He'll go back to his office, and he's like, let me get settled in, and I'll check the tapes. We're gonna probably have to call the police.
Oh yes, I wanted to have you do that after you reviewed the footage because I wasn't sure what our standard. Like I've never really run into this before, so I wasn't sure of our policy of whether or not we, should I have let him have something? Should I have done nothing?
Oh no. I mean, we don't have anything here. We're not qualified to prescribe anything to anyone.
That's what I tried to
No.
tell him.
Yeah. He's like, and I'll have to contact corporate security about this, and there probably will be an investigation, and we're going to ask you to probably file a report with corporate security.
Okay, well, you can see he damaged some equipment here, so
Yeah, Yeah, he won't show you on his computer what he's doing, but he's
Yeah. I
he's
don't
a
frankly care. At this point, it's like if it gets me fired, it gets me fired. But oh well. We kind of this place has outlived its usefulness
you've kind of
to
gotten
Brian.
yeah, exactly. You've kind of gotten what you needed from it.
Yep.
It's funny is Tim is actually taking a liking to you.
Well, the persuasion, I've probably used persuasion on him a
Mhm.
number of times
I
by
think at
now.
least once I know you've
Yeah.
used persuasion on him. So
Yeah.
yeah, so he's taking a liking to you, even though your total slacker attitude.
Oh yeah, no. Once I got what I needed from this place, I did not care anymore.
Um,
So the
and
the only thing, the only saving grace is probably Brian's medical knowledge, you know. So all right, I'm done with that scene.
okay, all right, all right,
Right.
okay. We switch back.
Okay. So Mother's Dream has turned into werewolf form and crawled under the seat some more. Is that what I'm understanding?
Well, no, yeah, she's. You guys had gone back to your hotel.
Okay.
Yes, but she
So
hadn't wanted to get out of the car,
yeah,
so
you had a hard time getting her out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
You finally did get her inside, and that's when she switched to lupus,
okay.
Oh,
and
okay.
and
Got
and
it.
is probably like under like an end table or something. It's just
Okay. I'll just keep an eye on her.
okay. All right.
Well, I ain't about to just sit around doing nothing, so I'm
It's not the
gonna
warrior's way.
Mm.
so I'm gonna go I'm gonna go I guess I'm gonna go try to do some investigating and seeing if I can potentially track down either Savannah's home, or if I can potentially find, I'm blanking on his name, the slimy little weasel who tortured
Lyle?
Longtooth. Lyle,
Lyle?
yes.
Lyle?
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll hunt down Lyle is what I'll try and do.
Okay. The places you've seen him have been, I mean, nothing like a hangout. I mean, he's been to Sunny Days Ahead. He showed up at the Waffle House just because he was following you guys. Um, you don't have a last name for him. Now, Chuck, you do. You have a name for him.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on how savvy you are with the interwebs. You can.
I'm gonna say, well, my technology is 0, if that tells
Okay,
you
so
anything.
yeah,
So
so okay, so you're not doing anything that way. Really, the only places that you've known these characters seem to be in the same place every time is back at the roadside camp. That's where you saw Sheila Black, the lady on the motorcycle.
mhm.
And you know where Chuck's office is. You don't know where his home is.
Okay, let's see. Both.
And your computer guy is in the ER. So
Yeah, so can't exactly consult him on anything
Yeah.
at the moment.
yeah,
Well, I could. Well, I guess suppose I could try, but also I kind of want him to just be able to rest up and recuperate after being
There's-
filleted alive.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
there's other things you could do. I mean, you could swing by Brian's job and see if you can rustle anybody up there. I mean, I think he's just looking for a way to maybe like blow off some steam. Almost, it seems like.
Maybe to an extent, he's trying to be productive because, especially with this whole talk of, yeah, seemingly Brian wants to leave and then come back with reinforcements, where it's like we don't know what the situation's going to be like in a few days, so I kind of want to be able to take care of the situation.
Sure.
I guess I will try and let's see. Maybe I'll swing by the auto shop, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
See what's going on there, I guess.
Okay. You get back there. They're open like they were the other day. You know, a couple garage bays open. There's guys working. And the the office is kind of off to the side. But the sign says open. So
All right. Okay. I will. All right. I'll just walk in.
okay, ding dong. The little automated thing.
Mhm.
And there is a young woman who's working the cashier, and she's like, "Hey, how you doing? What can I do for you?"
Hi. I guess a couple things.
Sure.
I guess like first, yeah. Well, I need to I guess before I'm wasting my time because I don't want to have to come here and to pick something up just to realize that he's here and can take care of it himself. Is Chuck here by chance?
He is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go. What's your name, sir?
Oh no, yeah, I was just gonna come and pick something up for him, but if he's here, then he's able to take care of it himself. Other matter, do you think that you are able to repair a car door that has been ripped off its hinges?
I think we might be able to do that. I mean, you sounds like you might need a body shop instead of what I suppose. What make is it?
What make
It's
is
a
that?
blah,
What's
blah,
this
blah, blah, blah.
car?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't worry
I
about
don't
it. It's
know. Yeah, it's
you. Yeah,
yeah, that.
You give them the make and model. Now you had said you didn't want to give a name. Can you roll me a subterfuge and manipulation, please?
Oof, that is not a strong pool.
I have a subterfuge and
Uh-oh.
charisma.
It's equal.
Oh no. No.
Difficulty 8.
Difficulty 8.
Oof.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Yeah, that's about what I
Botch.
expected, but I botched
Okay.
it.
Yeah, well, if you don't tell me what your name is, I'm afraid you can't speak to him. And you know what? Come to think of it, I don't know if we can repair car doors. So you might want to just look for a buddy shop.
All right.
And she kind of just goes back to her post at the cashier. So.
Okay.
So I can give you a name of a body shop if you like. Otherwise, we can't help you. Sorry.
All right. I will.
Ryan in female form.
All right. I will.
The consequences of a botch.
Yeah.
Oh, there might be more coming. You never know. So, yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm going to sort of just lean in on the desk and just say, you're going to let me go and talk to Chuck right now.
Okay, are you using a gift or are you trying to intimidate her?
I'm just intimidating her.
Okay, all right. You can roll. It's going to be harder because of the botch. She is not prone to talking to you, but you were pretty good with intimidation. So, yeah, go ahead and intimidation and manipulation, I would say.
Intimidation and manipulation.
It's gonna be we're gonna go with a 7.
Okay.
Not gonna be too rough on you, but
intimidation and manipulation 7. Oh, that is not good. 1 success.
She's like, "Sir, you can't talk to Chuck."
And why is that?
And she goes, "Hey Jerry, could you give me a hand?" And one guy comes in from the garage, and he is the proverbial brick shit house.
Okay.
Comes in, and he's like, "Yeah, what's up?" She's like, "Well, this guy, who won't give me his name, he needs some work done on his car, and I said we can't do it, and he won't leave. And the guy, presumably Jerry, balding, probably early 40s, comes over, and he is probably about the same height as Otto.
Okay.
And he's like, "You heard the lady. Get lost."
I need to talk to Chuck.
Nah, fuck off. You don't. We already told you. You can't talk to Chuck. He's busy
Yeah, what's he so busy with?
running a business. Why don't you go do something?
I'm trying to talk to Chuck.
They're like, nah.
Well,
He says,
I ain't
Lisa,
leaving until I talk to him.
Lisa, call 911.
As soon as she reaches for the phone,
Mhm.
I rip the phone off the wall.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we
Now-
go.
All right.
Here we
All
go.
right. All right. Here we go. All right. Chuck, excuse me, not Chuck.
Sean C.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Mm.
Jerry. Okay. Is he's when you do that, he is going to try to grab your hand. Yeah, we're in combat. So let's
Stellar.
yeah.
Can't help you.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
can't help you either.
Yeah. Okay. So
I think
let me,
Otto needs this one way or the other right now.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna add them, and let's add you to the tracker here, and we'll roll initiative on this. And
All right.
Jerry is gonna go first. So
All right. Do I roll
he's-
initiative at all? Or how does that work?
Yeah. It actually rolls the initiative for you.
Um,
So you go second.
roll for initiative.
Mhm.
Okay.
So he is going to go first, and yeah, he is going to just basically just try to grab your hand, and let's take a look here, Jerry, and that sounds like just strength and brawl, or actually dex and brawl.
Whoops.
And he got 3 successes. So, are you going to dodge? Are you going to what do you want to do?
Am I able to, I guess sort of just like retaliate
Yeah. I mean, you can.
or like
Yeah.
contest him?
You can. Well, yeah. I mean, if anything, it's like you're grabbing for the phone. He kind of like hits you. He's gonna try. He's like swatting at your arm.
Okay, then I
mean-
guess I kind of just wanted to like try and overpower him.
Sure. I would say just strength and brawl. Then just
You treat me too well.
well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Let's see. Strength, brawl.
Can't help that you're a good combat guy, right?
Yeah.
exactly. I mean,
Difficulty 6.
yeah.
Okay. 6 successes.
Okay. Yeah. You basically just swat his hand away, and actually kind of in the process just kind of push him back. Just a question for you: do you hear the little sound effects from Foundry?
I hear the dice rolling.
I hear the
Okay.
dice rolling. That's it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
It also
that's all I hear.
makes sound effects for combat now, like the turns. It goes.
Oh.
Woo, woo.
Okay,
Oh, I
okay.
didn't hear that
I haven't
And
heard
I don't know
that
if you
yet.
see the little tracker up top with the two.
I
two
do
people in
see
there.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, it's the first time I'm trying it, so.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna really basically just go to the next round. So
All right, sounds good.
so it's him again. Yeah, he is just gonna like full out just swing at you. So let's try this here. Okay. Okay, one. Hit you in the chin. You're, you know, I mean, even in Hamid, you're a tough guy. So
Yeah. Did I successfully rip the phone off the wall,
no, you
or like separate the cord from it or anything?
You were kind of reaching over the counter to get to it. He's pretty quick.
Okay.
So, I don't know why he's so quick, but
Okay, so yeah, okay, well, since I'm pretty unfazed by his little
punch, yeah.
his little punch,
Mm-hmm.
I will sort of just say, "You don't want to do this, Jerry," and I will ignore him and proceed to rip the phone off the wall.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna reach. Okay, all right. So you'd have to kind of like reach over the counter and grab it. So
that's fine. I don't want to touch the secretary or whatever, because you know, as annoying as her presence is, she's just doing her job.
Okay.
But I'm like, sorry, I can't have you calling the cops. Just
right.
not happening.
I would say you're able to kind of just lean over, grab it, and and with your strength, probably just yank it.
Yeah. All right. And I'll just sort of like toss it to the side, and I'll look at her and just say, "Don't try any stupid shit like that again." And I will turn my attention back to Jerry, because since clearly he wants a piece of me.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna say that was probably your turn.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate.
Doing that. Okay, so we are gonna go into the next round. Okay. All right. So so Jerry is gonna just try to hit you again. And let's see how he does. So I'm not going to make combat go too long. Again, one punch, just kind of ineffectual. So
all right. So then I am going to because as much as Otto really just wants to get in a full-on fight right now, like he's really at that point, but he's gonna give Jerry one more chance, and he's going to sort of like grab his wrist from like when he swung at him, and sort of just like spin it around and sort of just like hold his arm up behind his back and just like hold it as tight as he can.
Hammerlock.
Yeah. I just say strength and brawl. I just want to see it. And you're in Hamid, so
yeah.
Otto's formal special forces.
Yeah.
Actually, probably not really, but the way he's rolling, he is. Jeez.
5 successes.
Yeah, he is. He is yours. And he's like,
Yes, and I'm gonna sort of just like sort of like grab him by the scruff with my free hand, and but like maybe his hair. I'll grab his hair and sort of just like no, he's bald, so he can't. Also, I'll grab him by the I'll grab him by the back of his shirt and sort of just like pull him up in next to me with his arm restrained and just say, "This is your last chance, Jerry. I really don't want this to get ugly, but you guys are really pissing me off."
And he's at the corner of your eye. You look over the doorway. There's now 4 guys standing there, all pretty big. There's now 4 of them standing there. You think you hear a gun click. In fact, you're pretty sure you hear from one of them. You hear a gun click.
Yeah. Otto does not move.
Okay. We continue then. I don't want to make this a whole combat game. But Jerry is going to try one more thing. We're gonna go one more round. Jerry's not the type to back down either, unfortunately. So he is gonna try to. He's gonna headbutt you.
All right.
Like kind of like the back.
Yeah.
Oh, he did pretty good. He catches you square in the nose.
Good for Jerry.
Do you want to try to soak this or?
I don't think I've had to do that before. How does that work?
I believe it is a. Shit, I saw it the other day. It is. Un momento, por favor. I want to say it's a stamina roll. Let's see. I know people watching this are like, God damn it, learn the rules.
They're like, just know them off the top of your head.
Right.
Exactly. Used to. I believe it is a stamina roll, but let me just see. Of course, I'm finding every version of soak roll. Soak damage. Well, I shouldn't. Okay. Let's do it that way. I believe it's a stamina roll. Let me just try one more thing here.
Just a straight stamina roll.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me just.
On the character sheet, there's a thing on the right side with a
yeah,
shield
yeah.
that says "Roll for Soak."
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
there,
there.
Wow, that's
Right there.
way simpler.
Thank you, sir.
Then sure, I guess I'll give that a shot.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it'll roll for auto, but
it says dice pool 3, so yeah, you're probably right. It's the stamina.
a straight stamina. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is bashing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I would be shocked if his headbutt was lethal damage. Okay. Now, how do I roll this?
I think you just click it and.
I'm clicking it right now, and it's not doing anything. Oh wait.
No,
Oh, okay. I
scroll
see.
down.
I had to Yes, I had to scroll down.
Yeah. I think difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll.
I just rolled it to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my soak.
One success.
So you're going to take 3 superficial damage, and he has
Okay.
busted open your nose.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
So you're going to probably be.
Yes. I am bruised.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The other 4 guys are going to come in then. So this is your opportunity to let go and walk out, or I bring the other 4 guys in. You haven't let go of him yet, but you're definitely startled by it. So
All right. I will. So where are they coming from exactly?
that same
The
door
garage.
where Jerry came from the
That same door
from the
that Jerry
garage.
came from?
Yeah.
All right. I will not let go of him, and I will turn to use him as a meat shield, and start walking towards where I know the offices are.
Okay. You I mean, it's just kind of a short walk through the lobby to a door that just says private.
All right. I'll sort of just like knock on it with my foot.
Okay. And you hear a deep voice say, "What?"
Hey Chuck, I was hoping I could talk with you real quick, preferably without all your guys getting all antsy out here.
From behind you, you feel several hands grab onto you. And they are all starting to pull you away from the door. God, my internet's slow.
Hmm.
I would say, well, I had my back to the door, and so
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes, so
I thought you had.
Yes, no. So I'm facing them
Okay,
with
never mind.
Jerry in front of me, and I'm using my foot to kick backwards
Okay.
at the door.
Okay, I take that back then. 4 guys are standing in front of you, all reaching their hands out over Jerry to pull you back.
I have to relocate, guys, so I'm
Okay.
going to turn off the camera for
Yep,
a
yep.
minute or two while I move.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
That's fine.
And you hear nothing for about a couple seconds, and you hear, "Yeah, come on in."
All right, I will let Jerry go,
And he kind of stumbles forward into the other guys in there.
and I will open up the door and close it behind me.
Okay. And you see sitting at a desk, the guy you recognize is Chuck Muldoon. Slicked back hair, black t-shirt, Has some reading glasses on, ironically. Just some readers, looking at a computer, and he's like, "Oh, I know you. You want a tissue?" And he hands over a tissue box. Your nose is just gushing blood.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Pinch it.
He's like, "So,
If it's any consolation, I didn't deck any of your guys on the way in here.
yeah, I can see you're doing all right. They're pretty tough."
Don't get me wrong. It was extremely tempting. They were making it very difficult, but
And he just kind of stretches like, "Ah." So, you have a name?
Otto,
Otto. Oh yeah, Otto. Yeah, Lyle told me about you.
yeah, that piece of shit. How is he?
He's all right. He's relaxing today. He had a little bit of work the other day.
Yeah, I saw.
How's your friend doing? Did he make it?
He's still kicking, so I'm sure Lyle will be very disappointed about that.
Oh, the idea wasn't to kill him. But I doubt your friend is going to want to come back here anytime soon.
Probably not. Can't say I really blame him.
Yeah. So, you're the ones who've been talking to my daughter.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I spent a couple years without her, and I'm now just getting a chance to be a dad again. So I'd appreciate it if you guys just backed off. I think I got this.
You do realize if it's not us, it'll just be somebody else, right?
That's why I got a razor to survive.
Why care all of a sudden? And I'm using, no offense, I'm using care in a very loose sense here, since seemingly for the past several years you didn't really give a shit.
That's fair. That's fair. But not only is she my child, she's going to actually be productive now, since she's proven to be a true daughter of the worm. You lost numbers. We lost numbers too.
I don't really know what I was expecting coming here. I think I just wanted to maybe look you in the eye, talk one-on-one like we're doing now.
He just kind of does that. Just kind of puts his hands on his chest, takes off his reading glasses, puts them down. We can be reasonable about this.
All right. I'll humor you. How so?
Just get out of town. Leave my daughter alone. Go lick your wounds. Go back to wherever you came from, and just don't come back into Seattle again.
Well, tempting idea, but I don't think that's really going to happen.
I thought you were going to be reasonable, Otto.
I mean, I like to think I have my reasonable moments, but it's not a matter of me. Because, the higher ups or whatever already know about you. So, whether it's us or somebody else, They'll be coming for you.
I'm not worried about your kind. Can you give me a Primal Urge and Wits, please?
Primal Urge and Wits.
Difficulty 6.
Okay. 6
Nice.
successes.
Wow.
Nice, very nice.
Holy shit.
That's good.
He got one more. And the way he looks at you, without even, he hasn't even really moved out of his chair. The way he looks at you, you're afraid of this man. As much as you don't want to admit it, as much as a badass you are, this little back of your mind is like, I'm afraid of this man. He is a bad person.
I think maybe sort of when I'm just like going on about my little monologue, towards the end of it, I'd say I probably wasn't actually like directly looking at him for most of this. So yeah, when I like go to look at him, look him in the eye, and I sort of feel this, I probably involuntarily just like take a small step back.
Yeah. It can all end. Again, I'm a reasonable man, and I got a lot more friends in this town than you do, but I don't even need to involve them really. I can take care of business on my own.
I had a visitor.
I see.
I see that.
Megura. So.
Yes. No, more Bastet than anything else. Lazy fat thing.
He's like, why don't you go back to your pack, discuss it, and make the right decision, Otto. I have faith in you.
Something a lot of people don't have in me. Interesting.
You're not your pack's alpha, are you?
No.
Why not?
I'd be lying if I hadn't asked myself that question from time to time. But no, I guess I really haven't gotten into the whole political nature of our existence.
Who's your alpha?
Who do you think?
The little girl? The one that Savannah's been calling? And oh, you're kidding me. Really?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's not the woman thing. It's
thanks for clarifying that part.
And he says, really? Wow. I would have thought by now you would have, I mean, you're young. I mean, you still got time. You got, well, maybe some years ahead of you if you make the right decision, but you got, I just sense, well, I mean, obviously you got balls. I mean, you didn't take no for an answer. You stomped in here and you came in like a man and sat and looked me in the eye, and that's saying something. But I think you ought to go back to your pack and just lay out the truth to them.
And that being,
well, like I was saying before, stay away from my daughter, leave Seattle, go wherever, wherever, just leave Seattle alone. I got some paperwork I got too. I actually do, believe it or not, do actually run this shop, have some things to do. So when I'm not ripping the arms off fucking pups, I try to run a successful business.
Very honorable of you. And
So-
while this conversation is going on,
Mhm.
can I be sort of like trying to like search the room, not like overtly,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
can
I mean, you're
yeah.
looking around.
yeah, just sort of like search the room for any semblance of where this guy might live, even if it's just like a street or something.
You don't see anything with like his home address, or, I mean, this is the office, so there's, I mean, there's,
Any clues, like any pictures he has up or anything like
he's not
that?
a family picture kind of guy.
Well, yeah,
I
obviously,
mean,
but
there's a picture on the wall of a slightly younger him, with some other guys on motorcycles. There's there's nothing really. It says, here's the softball team I'm on the weekends.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
All right. How
you know,
about
Sponsored Little League team.
yeah, exactly. They didn't sponsor a little league team.
all right? How about then just like clocking anything that I think may be useful or relevant?
Let's see. Let's just give you a wits and investigation. It's difficulty 7 because he's intimidated you.
That is fair. I am slightly distracted by how scary this
Yeah.
man is.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll. 2 successes.
That might be useful. Trying to think, because he is really, I mean, aside from, the office is slightly messy. You spy an envelope on the desk, and you think you see, you at a quick glance, you're like, okay, I don't recognize that zip code. You can remember the zip code.
All right. It's something to go off of.
Yeah. And you kind of just see that number, and you kind of file that zip code away. But
all right. Well,
you got to
I
get
guess I
that
don't-
nose looked at.
probably a good idea. I might want to reset it a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I won't take up any more of your time, trying to run a respectable business and all that.
I appreciate that, Otto. And again, I'm glad you came and just talked to me man to man. And I hope we don't have to see each other again.
Yeah, that would be nice. And I open up the door.
And 5 guys standing there.
Yeah. And
one with a pistol raised at you.
Yeah, and I'll turn back to him and say, I think, unfortunately, we both know we probably will. And I will just leave his office.
Okay. He just puts the reading glasses back on and just goes to work like he was just having a chat with a coworker.
All right. And I will walk by the guys like they're not even there.
Yeah. They just kind of give you that. Yeah. You should leave.
You better run.
You better run.
Yeah. And as soon as one of them starts heckling me,
no, they actually don't say a word. They do not say a word.
Okay.
They give you dirty looks, though.
They give you dirty looks, and
Okay.
I mean, you can probably feel their eyes on your back.
Yes.
But
all right,
then I'll probably say a word.
Then I'll probably pause for just a moment and like half turn back at them and say, "You all would have lost if I tried," and I just keep going.
Big ones. Big, huge.
Yeah.
Elephants envy you.
Right.
And I leave.
Okay. And I think that's a pretty good place to wrap up for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And We will pick up again next week. I want to thank everybody who's watched, been on the stream. Thank you. Anybody watching on YouTube later, we appreciate you finding us. And if you've been enjoying the series so far, please leave us a comment. Just let us know. We like to know what people think about the episodes. So we're going to wrap up for tonight. We will see you all next week, and have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night, everybody.